Naoya Inoue is now being threatened and may face legal actions if he goes around and decides to formally start negotiations with rumored opponent Sam Goodman. Inoue's WBA Mandatory Challenger, Murodjon Akhmadaliev, is tired of Inoue trying to bypass him. His lawyer, boxing attorney Pat English, the same lawyer representing Devin Haney, who is also often given the credit for getting Devin Haney's undefeated record restored, and most recently has represented Devin and Bill Haney when they officially filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for battery, have stated that they will pursue legal actions if Inoue tries to skip his mandatory. I'm gonna read you folks the actual and official written statement in a bit, but just to give everyone some context as to what the hell is going on and why Naoya Inoue is, well, basically being threatened with a lawsuit. So following his win over TJ Doheny last month, Inoue is now looking into fighting his IBF and WBO mandatory challenger Sam Goodman. However, it was originally his WBA mandatory challenger Murodjon Akhmadaliev who previously stepped aside so that Inoue could fight TJ Doheny. With this being said, when it was revealed in an earlier report that the purse bids for Inoue and his IBF and WBO mandatory Sam Goodman is being staged sometime around the end of this month, Akhmadaliev, again Inoue's WBA mandatory, says that they will now start taking legal actions against Inoue for not honoring his mandatory obligations. So now that we have that one cleared, here's the official statement that was written and sent to the International Boxing Federation by Akhmadaliev's lawyer Pat English. Quote, "Please be advised that we object on behalf of Murodjon Akhmadaliev to his purse bid and indeed Mr. Goodman being the next bout for Mr. Inoue. Murodjon Akhmadaliev is the long-standing WBA mandatory, and in order of sequence, the WBA mandatory is next in line. We have demanded that the WBA enforce the mandatory. We do not wish to threaten, but we will take legal action if Mr. Inoue attempts to bypass his WBA mandatory. If Mr. Inoue wishes to vacate his WBA title, then we cannot object to him fighting someone other than Murodjon Akhmadaliev. But as it stands, now we object to anyone or any organization interfering with Mr. Akhmadaliev's right." So yeah, there you go. Naoya Inoue is basically or potentially may get sued if he goes through his plan and fights Sam Goodman instead of Akhmadaliev. With this being said, should Naoya Inoue decide to pursue Sam Goodman, he will most likely be forced to vacate his WBA belt, thus putting an end to his undisputed title reign. If this happens, Akhmadaliev will then be upgraded to full champion. What are your thoughts about this, and how do you feel about all of these lawsuits that have been going on lately? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more quick talks.